Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I am here to do my January library haul. So in the month of January, I picked up a total of 7 books from my local library, which is a pretty good number. I'm trying to incorporate more library books into my TBR this year and focus less on buying books. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right in and get started. So the first 2 books I have to show you guys today are 2 audiobooks. I always pick up a couple audiobooks from my local library, and these 2 actually happen to be from the same author. So the first one is Mr. Mercedes, and the other one is Under the Dome, and these are both by Stephen King. I actually own one of Stephen King's books on my TBR shelf, but I have never read a Stephen King book, so I am trying to see what books to start with. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know in the comments down below because I would love to hear. I do own Cujo, but I don't know if I should start with that or do I start with one of these 2 books. So again, let me know down below because I would really appreciate it. So I picked up these 2. This one I know is about a man who drives his Mercedes into a bunch of people. I think that's what it's about. That's what I'm getting for the basic premise. And this is obviously a thriller slash horror book. And then the Under the Dome is a science fiction book that was actually turned into a TV show. And this is about a society that gets taken under a dome. Hence the name. So those 2 have been catching my eye for a while now, so I decided to finally pick them up on audiobook. The next book I have to talk about today is The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. I read Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli earlier this month, and I absolutely loved it. So this is her book that came out last year, and this is a YA contemporary novel that follows our main character Molly, who has had a total of... oh gosh, it doesn't say. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly how many crushes she's had, but she's had so many. But has never told those boys about her true feelings. So this follows her, and she is just going through life. That's pretty much all I know about this book. This incorporates a very diverse cast of characters. Our main character, Molly, is fat. Her sister is a lesbian. I believe that her sister's love interest is pansexual. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. She is Jewish. She is raised by 2 moms, one of which is black. So just a great amount of diversity. Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda also had a great amount of diversity in it. So I'm excited to pick up another book by this author and see how I enjoy this one as well. The next one I have to talk about today is Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare, Ceres Brennan, Maureen Johnson, and Robin Wasserman. So this is a series of novellas that takes place after the events of City of Heavenly Fire, which is book 6 in the Mortal Instruments series. Any of you guys who have been following my channel for a long time know that my relationship with Cassandra Clare's books has kind of been a love-hate one. But I am currently reading City of Heavenly Fire right now, so hopefully I enjoy it enough to continue on with this book, because right now, and I'll explain this in a whole nother video sometime soon, I'm kind of on the brink of, do I want to read the rest of the Shadowhunter books, or do I just want to DNF the, not series, but world in general? I'm not sure yet, but hopefully City of Heavenly Fire will make up for that, and I will continue on to this one, because this one I think follows Simon as he goes to the Shadowhunter Academy. So that's all I know. So I want to get to this very soon. The next one I have to talk about is one of my most anticipated releases of this year, and that is by Batman Nightwalker by Marie Lu. I love Marie Lu. I read her Legend trilogy a couple of years ago. I do have a full series review of that on my channel, so I'll link it down below. But this is her newest novel that is the second book in the DC Icon series. The first book was Wonder Woman Warbringer, which I read back in September. Absolutely loved it. And this follows a young Bruce Wayne as he becomes Batman. So I'm really excited to pick this up. It's really short too, so I could probably fly through this in like one sitting. The next book, going kind of back to the Mortal Instruments, I also have a physical edition of City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. I'm currently reading it on audio, but I have this just in case I decide that the audiobook isn't for me and I want to pick up the physical book. So that's why I got this, and it is huge. I think this is almost 700 pages. Again, I'm really hoping that this book makes up for all my problems that I had with the rest of the series. So I have very high hopes going into this one. So hopefully it's good. I hope. Cross my fingers, guys. And the last book I have to show you guys today is Magnus Chase and the Gods Asgard, Book 2, The Hammer of Thor by Rick Riordan. I read the first book in the series a couple months ago, absolutely loved it, and this is Book 2 in Rick Riordan's Norse mythology series. This follows our main character Magnus Chase, who at the beginning of the first book, The Sword of Summer, is living on the streets of Boston, and he finds out that he is the son of a Norse god, and he makes all sorts of friends and takes off from there. The first book in the series, The Sword of Summer, was not particularly my favorite, but I did really enjoy it. And this also has a very diverse cast of characters. We have a side character who is, I believe, Saudi Arabian. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I believe she's Saudi Arabian. And Magnus himself is also questioning his sexuality, I believe. So it's awesome. And if you guys haven't read a Rick Riordan book yet, why haven't you? They're so good. I love these books. So I'm really excited to see where this Magnus Chase series goes on from where it left off in the first book. So really excited to pick this up. And that is all I'm going to have for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I'll be sure to have all the books mentioned in this big video down below if you guys are interested in checking those out, along with the videos mentioned and my social media links. So those will include my Twitter, Instagram, Goodreads, blog, and my Goodreads book club. Those, again, are always linked down below. And with all being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you soon for another video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!